Going live in 3, 2, 1. You're live. You're live. Let's read comments and get it going here. KB, what's up, KB? He says, I'm here. Renzo's here. How you doing? Sparrow9612 is here. What's going on with all these retracted messages? Did you retract your own message?
Somebody regrets.
He's like, blah, 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 blah. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Blah, 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 blah. I shouldn't have said that either. Same. Blah, 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 blah. I shouldn't have said that either. Oh, I guess it just double posted on him. Okay. KV Kingdom, YouTube wants to be sure you comment. Your comment gets noticed, so it's just spamming. YouTube is spamming your comments, Sparrow. How you guys doing today? What's up, Wrath of Wood? In regards to sound effects for RPG Maker games, there's got to be at least one instance of a Wilhelm scream or a Howie scream if someone gets yeeted. Okay.
I agree with this.
Sure, yeah, we got to put a Wilhelm scream in there. We'll do that. You know, we'll make sure that a Wilhelm scream gets put into Amalgamation MZ. How about that? What's up, Jamie Cassidy? How are you today? You still working on a project? How's it going? 8 or so month rest, but it's good to be back.
Nice.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta take a break, you know, and do something different. Sometimes you just need like a different experience and you come back to it. Hey, Renzo. Rainbow love, right back to you, man. Wrath of Wood. Wilhelm scream is public domain, so no copyright according to Wikipedia. So yes, actually, the Wilhelm scream is owned by WB. However, it's used in like 180 instances, like of like big movies. Mm-hmm. So if they target you and claim that you're stealing the Wilhelm scream, then you can say it's unfair treatment and it's like you're selectively being picked on because there's 180 sorts, you know, like cases where they let it go. So why now? Why this one?
Yeah, I think
so. It's a really hard
like
case to win.
Meme, anyways.
Yeah, they just let it go. They don't care. How you doing, Wrath? Jamie Cassidy. You just updated your avatar. Don't think I didn't notice that. Don't think I didn't notice that. You improved it with even more purple.
Oh, yes. Any purple is an improvement.
So today we're going to be making some music and sound effects. We did a bunch of sound effects last stream. I think it was Friday that we did this. So we'll probably... I want to make a song. I want to try to make a song today. The one stream we got disconnected from... What does this say? Why do I have an error? Drop frames. Oh, no. Why are we dropping frames? Hold up. What is this? I don't have a VPN on, so it's not that. It did say I dropped some frames. That's not good. Hopefully that's just a fluke.
Yeah.
But anyway, the last song we got disconnected on, I was making it and I got disconnected. I ended up making a full rap track to that one. So even though it was giving me trouble in the live stream, I kept working on it throughout the day. And then at that night I wrote some lyrics for it and made a sick rap trap rack.
It's sick shoe rack.
Yeah, I made a rap trap.
A rat trap.
A rack trap is what I made. Anyway, I'm going to make a song. I don't know what it's going to sound like, but we're just going to mess around. I installed some new VSTs. So those are just plugins for Fruity Loops and other DAWs, digital audio workstations. They just stand for Virtual Studio Technology, and they could be anything from like an entire instrument or like a compressor effects, you know, pedal or something. You know, they could be like a distortion effect or whatever. So I added a few of them. There's a bunch of free ones on Splice, but you have to like make an account. It's quite annoying. But we're going to mess around with some of that stuff today as soon as we get settled in here. Stay Awake Games. How you doing? Good old Fruity Loops. Yeah, isn't it a great software?
They fixed that. Stay Awake Game says, I wish RPG Maker was better about loading music. Even with preloaders, there's a bit of inconsistency. As far as I could tell, they solved that problem with MZ. I haven't seen any issues with MZ in that regard yet.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. And I did some tests, actually, and I did like side-by-side comparisons, MV to MZ, as far as audio and like the delays and everything that MV had, and MZ was perfect. in all the tests that I ran.
Right, KV? It's a still image, so I mean, where are you going to see the frames dropping? Nothing's really changing. We're going to get that changing, though. What's up, Black Ruby Raven? How you doing? The victory music delay is real and awful.
Mm-hmm. It is. In MV.
Choreography game MZ, let's go. Choreography game. We're gonna make a rhythm music game in MZ. We totally can. I'm not going to, but we totally could. But anyway, let's go ahead and pause the MZ music, the wonderful MZ OST that we have playing in the background, because I'm gonna put in some hi-hats here. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Oh my gosh. Nope. 7 8. I don't know. Is that 8? Let's find out. All we have to do is drag this pattern in here. That's 8 bars. Sweet. So we got 8 bars in there, and if we play it, we have a hi-hat. Wonderful. That's great. So we're gonna use that hi-hat to like record to, and whatnot. We'll also use the metronome click as a little tss, 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 to keep us on time. And then I'm just gonna put in some bass here, bass, snare, or bass clap. Let's see. Nope, that's not where it goes. Let's go ahead to back to the beginning. Here, here. We'll go like that. So after every set of red ones, boom, there, there, there. We're gonna keep it simple, and then we'll change it up as we make progress on the beat. We're gonna use a classic 808. We'll make the claps also be a snare. Cool. I'm gonna change the snare up, the actual sound of the snare a little bit. Let's tight. Okay. I don't really want to mess with the hi-hat too much because there's not much to change except make it louder, but it's usually plenty loud. But we do want to make the kick have a little bit more volume to it. So, and it's already maxed here. So what I'll do is I'll add a VST in here to it's probably way too loud. My bad. Let me bring this volume down. $5 super chat from Jacob Drasray. Thank you so much, Jacob. Appreciate that. We have a hi-hat. Now drop that bass, yo.
Oh, always
Boom.
Bass. Has to be bass.
Yes.
Many bass.
Let
yes,
me get
please. Yes.
Let me get the Fruity Loops volume brought down a bit. So I realize it's probably too loud. So let's go ahead and try it again. There. 35. That way it's at least, you know, not overpowering my voice. What about 25, 25, 24? What about there? Is that better? Is that too loud? Keep me on track with on track with these.
It's just about traps today.
Yeah, trap music, man. Keep me on track with the comments if I miss anything. Thank you so much for that $5, Jacob. Sir Lugna saying what's up to Jamie. Polka Latte. Hey Polka, how you doing today? Your message was held for review, Jacob. Not that I can hear bass on my punk ass phone. Yeah, phone speakers aren't good.
You're not allowed to mention donkeys on YouTube.
Oh, that's probably what it was. Just saying ass. Ass is in the Bible, yo. It's not even.
It is.
I don't know why it gets filtered.
Shame on you, Jacob. Shame on you.
What's up, Chris Williams? How you doing?
I can't believe it.
All right, let's find a bass, an extra like kind of double kick. I'm gonna just click on more plugins because I got a bunch installed, but they don't all populate that list there. Let me know if the volume's off on anything, if it's too loud, too quiet, if you hear too much of any one instrument in particular. I'm listening to your feedback, and we're gonna make a ass in the Bibles. Yeah, it is. God of Knockers, it really is. See,
Yeah.
like it filtered your comment out too.
Yep. The newer Bibles are taking it out, but it used to actually be a like genuine term for donkey. Like people used it and didn't giggle.
All right, boo bass is actually like an acoustic bass, but it is kind of boo boo, so we're gonna take it out. Bass drum. It's just literally called bass drum. Yeah, I like this one. I kind of want to decide what chords we're going to use, that way I can hit the bass to that, but I can change the frequency as well. Oh, it's essentially the same with this one. Alright, that one's going to be it. So, because we know exactly where we want this one to be, we're just going to hit where all the bass is right here. And you'll see it's much louder and more powerful. That's without it, and then you hear it with it. So it's playing without it a little bit. Then it's going to come in with it. And we're going to add some extra bass now.
Thin-skinned, wet noodles. That makes me hungry. Noodles are delicious.
Right. So now we have like a little bit of a differentiation between, so it's not just the 1, 2, 1, 1 and 2. We got some different bass going on. Okay, and it's matching. All right, so now we want to add like some kind of chord to it or something. So let's find an instrument and put like chords or a bass line or something. Flex. What is flex? All right, so this is a instrument VST. I kind of want to put some kind of but not, that's got too much pitch bend. Can I randomly pick one? I'm gonna start at the bottom and go up. This is more like what I'll do at the end. All right, we're gonna go with that. That'll work. So we're gonna do a song record instead of pattern record now. All right, so we did 8th note and 16th note, and then I'm going to bring it in here and quantize it, because, you know, it's just better to make sure you're on time. Quantize. Hold up, what did I do here? What the frick? Oh, it brought it up over here. Why did it do that? Sorry about that. Let's do a quick quantize. Just a quick quantize, no extra setting. I shouldn't be so far off that it skips a beat. Right, and you know, I know we have a pattern with that, but at the same time, I didn't want to just play the pattern. I wanted to just have it come in and out, boom, boom, boom. That's what she said. All right, so this is going to be where I messed up. I should have called this pattern drums. I should have just called this drums. So this is, I'm gonna hit F2 and call this drums, and I'm going to. I wonder if I can just select and copy this whole thing. I could always just re-record it, so it's not that big a deal. What I'll do is undo the recording real quick. Undo. And what I want to do here is create a new pattern, and I'll call this one I don't know, high-end ads, and then I'll do the same thing but on a new pattern. So and then we'll do the quick quantize here. Boom. Quick quantize, double check it real quick. Take out the recording. Copy paste your instruments from the channel rack. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, I could probably do that. But I mean, I already did. I already remade it, so it's fine. I do want to go in here and make these a little bit longer. So she said. So we'll go ahead and bring these out a bit, manually edit our recording. We're going to be doing a lot of that because that's how it works. And these all look fine. Cool. All right, one more time. I've decided I'm going to do G major, A minor, just to see how that goes. Back and forth, whether it's a minute and a half or 2 minutes or whatever, it should be fine. $5 super chat from Vino. Thank you so much, Vino. How you doing today, man? What's up, Heartless? What's up, Story Searching? What's up, Sir Legna? See you guys there. Vino says, with a $5 super chat, hello, friends. Hope you're all behaving. Did anyone see a new virus got its first case in China today? Get ready for pandemic part 2. What? A new virus? It's not a different strain of the COVID thing? Another corona? It's a new one, huh? Why are they dropping viruses left and right, man? What's going on? I think what we'll probably do now is add a bass line. And if I don't add a bass line soon, it's gonna feel really hollow. So I'll add a bass line and then I'll add some chords. So what we'll do is create a new pattern and I'll call this one bass line. And we'll add a new instrument. We'll try to find some kind of really kick and bass thing. We can use auto gun, but I probably want to find something. Tal bass line. Does this have any presets? It does. This one is a free VST, Tal bassline I got off the internet a little while ago. This one is a bird flu. Sucky. China's over there like, Oprah, you get a virus and you get a virus. Let's find a... Obviously, we need to drop it down. We know we're going to be using G and then A minor. It'll be real simple 2-chord progression. We got to find a bass that doesn't sound stupid. I like that. It's simple. Let's arm for a record. And let's make it simple. 2, 3, 4. I don't know. I don't really like it because I didn't expect it to go like it did too much of a slide instead of like a like I wanted it to move instead of slide. Yeah, more like that. But this one's kind of lame. I don't want a slidey bass. This is more for like dubstep or something. This sounds very Mega Man. And that's it, huh? What if I do a randomize? Randomize. That's pretty cool. Let's randomize all these. Okay. Static. Oh no, randomize. Can't even hear a tone. Alright, randomize. I like how these oscillators work though. You can get all kinds of sound effects. I mean, unfortunately we're looking for a clean bass sound, and it's just creating sound effects essentially. But you can be assured that your bass is going to sound different than somebody else's bass if you get like 3 random VST oscillators and basically randomize their settings instead of using all presets. It's kind of cool. It can be time consuming and you can spend a lot of time just trying to find the right sound. Nope. It's really cool for sound effects right here, but I'm not trying to do sound effects right now exactly. I'm in the middle of trying to make a bass line. Why does it have like... it's okay. What I'll do is scrap this one right here and find another VST. Because this one's just not getting me what I want. There's plenty of VSTs out there. Let me just go down. Flex, did I already use Flex? I just used Flex. I could use a different instance of Flex, but let's not for right now. What is FPC? Oh, this isn't for bass. This is for like samples, putting in samples. That was another free one. GMS. Here we go. Let's use GMS. Groove Machine Synthesizer Module. Do we have any presets? Where's our setup thingy here? No, it's not going to give us much to work with here. Another thing I want to do is link my mixer to have all the channels set up right. So we've got the kick on the 1, all that right here. This bass can go to the 5, and then we'll make this go to the 6. And then we'll make this next thing go to the channel 7. That way we can put effects on it over here. After we find the right thing, you'll see when we get to that point how it works. What's up, Super Smash? How you doing today? Heartless, you work 20 hours in your game? That's awesome. Yeah, yesterday was cool. We had Jacob's game. Drastray put out a really nice game. You can download it. Just check out the videos in the description of yesterday's live stream. All right, let's just... I don't know if this has glue. Bruh. That's pretty... That's not pretty. That's just pretty... Whoa. Bank. Here we go. Oh, yeah. It's got a lot of stuff going on here. Really quiet though. Maybe. Okay, so that one's chunky bass. Man, I don't know. Dirty Fish. Beautiful. Let's go with Dirty Fish. Nah. It's pretty bad, actually. Hate it when I get stuck on something, man. Drives me crazy. You know, they don't even syncopate. Alright, that's what we'll do. Something lighter. Alright. I'm going to move on though. Let's quantize this real quick. Just a quick quantize. Play it together. Read the comments. It sounds like a fish propositioning you. I like how it quantized. It moved a few things over, but it actually, I'm gonna keep it in there. Alright, so we have a bass line, but it's something, right? So let's add a new thing. I'm gonna add the auto gun. This one's simple. You just go to next, 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 next. Let's make a new pattern. Add a new pattern, and then we'll call this one chords. And then we'll link this one to channel 8 in the mixer, so we can add some stuff at the end. And let's find the right thing for it. Come on, auto gun, where are you? Let's go back up an octave. So this is actually G major, A major. The bass line is A major. So it's kind of happier sound, actually. Now the high adds don't really mix with it, so I'm gonna mute them for now. Sometimes I just decide to take something out, it's fine. So we're gonna take them out. I won't delete them yet, because maybe the other things will match with it, but we're gonna take them out for now. And we're gonna go back to just some of these chords. All right. Also, I feel like we need to do something to here. Let's go ahead and add an effect. Some kind of normalizer or compressor even, so we can increase the gain on it or something. You know, it's too buried. Nice, right? I like that. We can add some more effects to this bass line so it doesn't go over. We're gonna put a limiter on it. We put a limiter on the whole mix too, so that's also fine. Nah, we don't need a limiter. Let's replace the limiter with something else real quick. I don't know if you want to put too much delay on your bass line, but let's try it, okay, for fun. Yeah, I see it kind of muddies it up. Let's just do a reverb on it. I think replacing it with a reverb would be better. This is a good reverb here. You know, it gives it a big feel. Super Smash spent a day in GIMP trying to make a parallax menu screen. A third of the way done. That's how it goes. Wait till you find your method, you know. When you find out the way to do it, it'll go faster. Jamie says that they don't try to mess with too many other softwares besides MZ. The problem with that is your game is going to feel very samey, you know, like the more time you do spend in other softwares customizing, you know, the screens and the sprites and the music and the sound effects and all that, the more your game's going to be different. But you're right, it does take a lot of time, and it definitely makes the process take forever. But, you know, you have to find a medium ground and, like, finding progress with what you're doing, but also enjoying the process. So I'm really having fun this last week or so playing with sound effects and music, and it's been a good, like, reprieve and break for me. But now that we have a bass line that actually works, let's do a recording on the chords pattern over this song and just see what happens. I'm gonna go right-handed instead of left-handed, that way I can get the frequencies or the dynamics better. Alright, and I cut that last one off. And let's go in here and quantize real quick. A quick quantize. Also, let's just fix the view here a little bit so I can see better. We want this to go almost to the end. Yeah, that'd be better. I'm okay with a little bit of variance on the volume. Let's bring this velocity down a little bit. Some manual editing. This one came in too soon. Man, I don't like it when it snaps off beat like that. Alright, I need to change my snap settings. 1 second, that's gonna be in here somewhere. Snap, cell, line. No, that wasn't it. Okay, snap. Let's do with snap to beat. One-sixth beat? No. Can it snap to an eighth note beat? Oh, there we go. Okay. That'll work for me now. And then we delete these as well. Alright, so let's try that. Volume level's too high on this. Let's bring it down. Alright, and that'll come in and out periodically, so she said. Let's make a new pattern. We'll call it chords 2. Let's add a new effect. We'll start mixing different patterns once we create some patterns. Harmless, let's use harmless. All right. So let's start making an actual piece here. We're gonna go, oh no, what is it snapping to this? Snap, quarter beat. Oh no. All right, let's change our snap. Let's undo that real quick. Undo, and then change our snap. For here, let's do half beat. Okay, so because I don't want it to be like this will throw the entire thing off. It's got to be noticeable so I can tell that it's off a little bit and I can drag it in place. And what we'll do is we'll propagate these drums for a few bars. Let's bring the drums out like that. And then the high, oh, we don't really need the high end adds. We're going to mute them out. But the bass line we're going to keep in like so. And then maybe we take out the drums here and just keep the bass line going. And then we'll bring the drums back in right here. It's hard to see. All right. And then the chords can come in like that for a couple of bars, well, a couple of 8-bar instances. And we'll take them out and bring them back in. And I mean, obviously we need more patterns, but now we have a song shaping up. Let me read some chat. You like the beat, Vino? Thank you. I'm a little wishy-washy on it. I think it didn't take shape like my like some of my other ones, but then again, at least it's something coming together. Thank you, Vino. That's true, Jamie. You don't really want to jump in making the most unique game of all time. You know, you could try, but it's definitely going to take you a long time unless you're just so amazing that it feels like nothing to you. Jamie says that he envies any MZ dev that can make their own art. It's definitely a skill, man. And it takes practice and time like anything you work on. Part of the chord progression gives me Super Metroid vibes. Well, it's only 2 chords. It's just a G major and an A major. So, music doesn't have to be complicated to be good. I feel like the volume levels are all obviously off, and I need to add some stuff to the mixer here. So let me go here and try that. All right, we're gonna do something with harmless here as another. So let's put that on 9, but we're gonna do something with channel 8. That's our chords, right? We need to do something different with it. What does Fruity Squeeze do?
That's what she said.
Fruity Squeeze? I don't know. Let's replace that with something else. Let's do like a flangus. Is that like a chorus flanger? This brings it out of the, yeah, in the background a little more. Adds a little bit of an effect to it. Fruity flangus.
Wow.
That sounds wrong.
It does. Sounds kind of disgusting.
It's the same interval though. It's just a major step. Okay. In the thought of it being Metroid-ish, let's put a flangus on it and solidify it in its Metroid nature. Let's try to cycle through some of the settings in the flangus. Oh, I like that one. Modulating. It modulates through it. Okay. Let it come back in again. I want to hear it one more time. That sounds very wrong. So skips this. It sounds very video gamey now. I'm gonna leave that how it is. I think we found it. Yeah. All right, let's add another, maybe a second, what's it called? Inversion. Let's add a second inversion. So I'm literally doing the first, the third, the fifth for both chords. So let's add another chord progression using the same chords, but changing the inversions. And an inversion is like taking the lowest note and putting it at the top. So instead of G, B, D, I'm going to be playing B, D, G, starting left to right. And then we have A, which would be. And that gives it another kind of feel to it. But we're going to find the right sound. I'm just showing you the notes. All right, let's find the right sound. All right, I'm going to turn that off for a second. And we can do something. You know what I like about some of these instruments is they have the little piano here. You can click on them, but it's. I have a little piano that I play. It helps me. The beat is good. I was referring to the flangus thing. Flangus sounds like some kind of act. He was flangus, dude. Hey Jason, nice flangus. That kind of sounds cool. Has like a wow, wow, wow. All right, what if we don't hold the chords? We just kind of go through a little arpeggio, like. I don't know, let's play and see how it sounds. We're on a new track, right? A new pattern? No, we're not. Let's go to the right pattern where we're on chords 2, and let's record using this real quick. First inversion. It's too loud, so we'll put some kind of limiter type of thing over it. 2, 3, 4. The echo, the built-in echo doesn't really jive with the tempo that we're in. It wasn't, so we're gonna move on, because even though it sounds cool on its own, when you put it in the mix, it sounds muffled or like out of sync, really. It's clear, but it's kind of just blending not the right way. I'm just gonna. Oh, this is a trial version software. This Poly. Which one is this? A Harmless. That's unfortunate. So once I use it in a single song, it won't work anymore. It was one of the better ones I have too. Oh, I kind of like that one. All right, let's go ahead and undo that recording and actually try this time with this patch. First inversion, G major, A major. Oh, okay, on the off beat. I got it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. 1. Ah, shit. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I think the first 4 were not quite right, so I'm going to bring those out. Just work on the second. Oh wait, that was 8 bars, wasn't it? Alright. Let me quantize and see what it looks like quickly. That's why I was like the first one, yeah. On the 2, 3. Let's bring that out a little bit. Alright, that's fine. Then you're like, that's how the end goes. And that'll be another pattern. Alright, we got plenty of patterns now. We could actually use more. That's not even that much because we're not using this one at all. Alright, more patterns. What if we use second inversion? So we've got first inversion. We have, or no, this is the root. What's it called? It's not first inversion. It's no inversion. It's just regular. First inversion. This is the second inversion. And maybe we do like an arpeggio. Or maybe we find some kind of synth effect. I don't know. But what we'll do is, I feel like it'd be a shame not to use this one a lot if we're only going to get to put it in one song. So let's add another one of these. Let's add it again. Harmless. This one is going to stay the same. Now we're going to be creating a new pattern, and we're going to call this one maybe ARP1 or something. And let's find something that sounds cool. Does it have any of its own arpeggiations? Gas mask? Interesting. Kind of loses some tone. Kind of like that. Feels very like straightforward, but like the whole song feels very like, I don't know. That's actually still first inversion. So that's second inversion. All right, let's find something different. Let's undo this recording because we're probably not going to use that. Hitting the wrong notes and just not the right sound. Okay, moving on.
Jamie Cassidy. In the first game I was making, the one character that was optional, which was also going to be the most OP character, you could totally lose and not get throughout the game if you made a stupid choice. Choices that matter. Also, his entire family and town would die if you were stupid. The story is that the whole village was like a cult that was being led by some total weirdo, and they were like all brainwashed. And if you chose to be like found guilty and persecuted, or like they wanted to execute you, if you were found guilty, you could actually save the entire town or most of the people in the town. But if you like played along or like lied or whatever to try and like get out without getting into the fight, which was a boss fight, everybody in the town would die later on in the game. They drink Kool-Aid. The devil's Kool-Aid. Yes, the Kool-Aid. I was even thinking about like having them covered in sheets with their sneakers sticking out because, you know, Easter egg. So like, no, yeah, why not?
All right,
It sounds like fun.
There's a thing there. That's not ARPy, that's more chords 3. So let's rename it. Let's quantize it and rename it. All right, what do we have here? Let's put this on channel 10. Let's put something on it. Transient processor. Oh, this is a trial version. Let's replace that. I wonder if we can automate a process where it goes left to right. It's kind of a phaser. All right, let's see if we put a phaser on this. I like the ambience one. All right, let's try. Let's go to 7 again. I feel like there needs to be something on this. I feel like the bass line isn't right. Oh, I moved it. Okay. It's off here. I'm gonna change the whole bass line a little bit real quick. We're gonna do some work here. We're gonna mess it up and then we're gonna fix it.
Yes, I'm tippy typing. Tip tap typing. If you want to see what I'm talking about, go to default font in the Discord. Having a conversation about having kids young. I had my first daughter when I was 16. And I'm just mentioning about how I was not taken seriously as a parent until I was a parent like a decade longer than other people who were judging me for being too young, you know. They had 3-year-olds and I had 13-year-olds and they're like,
you know
Let
what
me
you
tell
really
you
need to do
something,
is,
yeah.
you know, what you should try, you know what you do, what you have to do is.
yeah.
They're like, really?
Oh, okay. Thanks.
You're like, oh, okay, thank you. Thank you for the help. Oh, okay, that's, oh, really?
Yeah.
But
It's
you're always
funny.
too humble to tell them, like,
No, I would just thank them.
yeah, you wouldn't be like, oh, I know.
No.
'Cause then they, yeah.
But sometimes I would like privately brood, and I'm like, people just like they'll just if you look young, it's a beautiful thing to look young. Don't get me wrong, it's wonderful, wonderful. But if you look young, people are like ageist. There are old people that are ageist, and they'll treat you like with contempt because they think you don't know anything.
Yeah. All right, so I completely changed the bass line up quite a bit. I think it's better. It was just too messy. Didn't. All right, now we have to decide where we want these pieces to come in. Rough. Here's somewhere. 41. What? No, no, what? No. How did that get off one? I don't understand, man. Like, copy this, paste this here. There it is. I don't know why it does that sometimes.
Heartless says, thanks for that horror of thoughts, T. I don't remember what I said. I have a very bad short-term memory. How did I horrify you, Heartless?
Having a kid at 16, maybe?
Maybe.
This is
Oh, the lessons you would get from your mom if you had your first kid? Horror? You better listen to your mother. She's going to have some advice that you need to take, because guess what? She's got experience raising you. Even parents that weren't the best parents in the world, they had to have done something right.
Yeah, you can learn something from
everyone.
anybody,
Yeah.
even little kids sometimes.
Throw away the garbage, keep what you think might help, keep what you think is good. You can learn something from everybody. Even if, like, you know, I've known some really terrible people before, and, like, I learned how to speak carefully from them.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, you can learn something from anybody. Just look at it that way.
So there's room for another instrument in here. Oh no, oh, if you hold control and shift, or control and middle mouse. If you hold control and scroll the middle mouse, you can change the positioning of this. That's how I must have got off on a few beats every now and then on certain things. Okay, that's good to know. Still learning the software.
Vino says, keep the garbage. One person's garbage is another person's treasure. I don't know. I was reading some advice that's like found on mom groups today, and people say that if your kid is teething, to put a raw egg in a sock and hang it above their door. That's the kind of garbage you don't keep, Vino. Throw that garbage in the garbage where it belongs. Like, why? I don't understand. And the thing is, it's like a common piece of advice.
That's a troll post, man.
That is so weird.
That's like a troll shit post that just
people like took and ran with it. Yeah.
Somebody like 100 years ago was laughing their ass off.
It's so true. Oh, how about this? Oh, sorry.
No?
No, I had a thought, but I'm gonna let it go.
A Twitch thought?
Yeah, I had a Twitch thought.
Let her go.
Now it's forever a mystery. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
All right, so we have room for another instrument. I don't know what else we can put in here. With two chords, you don't get a lot of room, you know. Let's see. You have the bass 1 through 5. You have first inversion, second inversion, chords being played out in different like arpeggiations of them, and You have a bass line, you have drums. Melody. That's what we're missing. Melody. Check out my melody. Alright, so what key are we in? That's the question. What? Oh, enter. Alright, so let's go ahead and on this pattern add a new instrument. Since we're going to be using this VST anyway, what's it? Fucking hell, man. Sorry. It's called... What the fuck is it called? Harmless? Harmless. I wish that it would keep the name of the instrument here. I'm sure there's probably a way to do that. I'm not the best at the software, but I'm learning. I'm getting better. Harmless. Heartless is Angel Katsuki. So we got C sharp and F sharp, so that's key of D, right?
Venus says, so rotten eggs make the kids sick. Then the mouth pain automatically goes away. Genius! Well, it didn't say rotten egg, it said raw. I think you're probably supposed to switch it out once it becomes rotten. How long does it take for a raw egg to like start to smell if you just like have it at room temperature? I've never smelled a rotten egg in my entire life. I feel like it's kind of hard to rot an egg.
So what's the relative minor D major? B minor.
So Tron is releasing his demo this weekend. That's exciting, Tron.
All right, so the supertonic is going to be a C sharp, which is the major second of a B minor scale.
Oh, really, Vino? That's the smell of like propane? They add rotten egg smell to it? I'm sure it's not as strong though, huh? Because I've heard rotten egg smell is really bad, and I've smelled propane leaks before, and they're not that bad.
All right, so we're gonna do a B minor melody when we find the right pitch. Emphasis on the supertonic, which will be a C sharp. There's like 1% of the people who will follow any of that shit, probably.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's okay though.
Not gonna lie. The Realtron says, if Drifty starts roasting it enough, though, I'll just donate enough until the comments get nicer. Did you hear that? You must hear that.
If Drifty starts roasting it enough, though, I'll just donate until the comments get nicer.
So that means we gotta roast it really bad.
All right.
We gotta be persistent. We have to roast it like right up to the end.
All right, I'm gonna not eat breakfast.
You gotta rage a little bit.
I'm gonna be low blood sugar going into it.
We gotta suck Tron for all he's got. No.
That's what she said.
Oh my god. Why you gotta go there?
$5 super chat for Vino, saving the day with $5. Thank you, Vino. How's it going, man? Thank you, appreciate that. Not so much propane as it is natural gas leaks.
Natural gas leaks. Oh, I don't know if I ever smelled a natural gas leak before.
The piped in stuff has the added smell. Propane has very little since a leak wouldn't last indefinitely.
Interesting.
But you can still smell propane because when we turn on
The furnace.
Not the furnace. I don't
stove.
hear. We turn on the stove.
Yeah.
It's a gas range.
Yeah.
So I can smell propane when we turn on the stove.
Definitely. Realtron says, "Don't make me kill you again in Valheim, Drifty." Wait, how did you kill him? I forgot. I know it was funny though. I remember laughing. That's all I remember. All I remember is the joy.
All right. I'm gonna do this electro bass one, but on a high end of it, and then I'm gonna add some like effects to it so it sounds way different. All right, and then we're gonna play through the whole song with the improvising melody. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh yeah, when he pushed you out of the crypt, that was hilarious. That was so funny.
The only Valheim thing I actually put up, that I edited and put up.
That was.
I have a lot of content
funny.
to edit. I just haven't been motivated to do it.
It wasn't so much that Drifty died. That wasn't all of it. It was that he couldn't get back in the door, and he was like freaking out until they finally killed him.
And then I lost skills, yeah, because I died. So like, there was a few minutes of genuine rage.
That was funny. That was funny.
For you guys.
Barrow says, I miss playing Valheim with you guys and being the Beastmaster. I do too.
We're going to play again.
Yeah,
but
when they come out with the next
We're waiting
update.
for another big update. The Hearth and Home should come out eventually.
Yeah, another month or two.
We'll come in with a melody line.
He says, it was totally on accident though. Wink. Yeah, and then the Realtron actually, he took Waffles. No. Okay, so the Realtron started it. That's right.
All right,
He took Waffles when he was sitting and he was AFK, and he pushed him slowly into a portal into another area of the world, and then put a box around him.
Let's find another sound effect.
So then Waffles put an entire stone like box around Tron's house. They had a real beef going. Yeah, Valheim was a ton of fun.
I'm playing Kenshi right now, and RimWorld back and forth, but mostly Kenshi right now. But it's because it's the newer one to me.
I was thinking, guys, and tell me what you think. I was thinking it might be fun to do something like build-offs. Like, I would go and prepare a world and like spawn in a bunch of materials and put them in chests and label them, and like set up however many number of people that want to participate, like areas, and then we decide on something that we're gonna build or something that we're gonna do, like who can kill 10 trolls the fastest, or whatever, and do like Valheim competitions. I thought that might be a lot of fun.
This one's trippy. All right, hold up. I found something.
Could like see who builds the best hot dog stand.
You could try it.
Yeah, and like if we do like a kill the 10 trolls, like I would spawn in the same types of armor and weapons, and so everybody would like have the same exact thing. Start with a new character or whatever. I don't know. Maybe I guess the rules would come into play later, but try and even the playing field, and then everybody goes out at the same time and sees who can kill 10 trolls first, and then like it also, your score, how many times you die factors into the score, and like if you die it takes a certain amount off your time. I think it could be fun. Make like mini games out of Valheim. No, Jamie Cassidy, man, have you played Valheim yet? It's adult Minecraft. It's like Minecraft, but for adults.
Alright, I think I found a theme.
No shade on people that are adults that play Minecraft, by the way.
I like this little theme.
If enough people have interest to do that kind of thing, I will totally build and prepare a world. I actually have one started. So I could like level an area, make building pads, and like get some chests full of some stuff for different challenges, and we could do it. I would have a ton of fun with it.
Something like that. Sorry, I'm working on it here.
Realtron says, I'm an adult that plays Minecraft. Sorry, Realtron. Love you, bro. Time to transcend.
There's no B flat in this scale, man.
That's what Valheim needs to do, like, to become long-term great. They need to make it so people can share their worlds like Minecraft servers are shared. And so then other people can play really awesome worlds that people make.
What? Why did it just stop on its own? Did you see that? That's so weird. Oh, okay, hold on. I didn't undo record. I gotta undo this record again. And again. Oh no, that's it. But I need to go like this and like this. Then go back. Sorry, I'm disconnecting from reality for a second.
Drifty is like in the zone. He's making music. Realtron says, I killed SR Dude on Minecraft on Toasty's stream. It was the peak of my career. I mean, that's pretty legit, man. Oh, Minecraft. That's not what I meant, Super Smash. Get your mind out of the gutter.
Alright, let's see what happens here. We can get rid of that last note. When I quantize, it's going to change it, but maybe for the better. We'll see. Usually it's for the better. There's the last bar here. This is a 16 bar. Everything has been basically 8 bars, but melody I'm going to do 16 bars. Get rid of this. Hold up. Try again. I can fix that. Nah, there's too many that I'll have to fix. I'm gonna undo that and just re-record it again. Sorry, working on it. Can you please undo? Undo, thank you. Oh, okay, I can do trills. Let's do it right though. There's no B flat in this key. Sorry, the struggles are real. It's very hot in here. I need to turn the AC back on. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Let me fix some things. Blah, 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 blah. We only have 16 bars to do anyway. Thank you, honey.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. Maybe once in the song you can get away with that, but not looping, not putting that in somewhere. Where is it missing something? I think maybe here, and if I push this back, no, I don't know. Maybe here. I'm just gonna listen. I didn't quantize because it fucks up trills when you quantize sometimes. Well, I mean, it's me. Rule 34 is a hell of a thing. No, you're awesome, Jamie Cassidy.
Yeah, no you.
No, you, Jamie.
No you.
Hold up.
The most awesome.
This didn't quite come in where I wanted it to come in at. I don't know why it didn't, but let's see. Nah, it doesn't go in right there. That's what she said. It's still a build-up at that point. I don't come in on the one with this. That's it. I go actually right here. I missed the first bar with it. Alright. I don't know if I did that on purpose, but whatever. Yep. Or I'm coming on I'm skipping a whole bar, Chris. Oh, you're right. What if I come in right here, like... It's actually supposed to be right here. I don't know what I was doing, man. I do want to quantize it because I'm just curious. Because sometimes it changes it for the better. But I have a trill in there, and a quick quantize doesn't work. I have to do like a higher sensitivity. It's interesting, but. Also, for some reason, the velocity there needs to be some notes in here too. What if I just add those at the end here? This is going to come in before. B, A, and the fifth. if I just go like that and hold the trill, the last note out anyway? Did it go back to the beginning? It's alright. Sometimes it's better. So you know what the overall sound is. We're making a video game track, so I'm gonna use it. I'm too invested not to use it now. I'm just gonna try to piece it together and make it work. So now the question is, what's the name of the song? The OST. It's gonna be Drifty's OST, something, name of the town or whatever, like Town Music 1 or something. Where do we put this track in the game? And what's the name of it? That's what we'll have to figure out. You guys can help me figure out the name of this song and where we're supposed to put it in the Amalgamation MZ. There it is. The velocity is way too up there. Let's bring it down and start right before it again, which we'll just start like on bar 30 something. That's okay, it kind of fades out. I'm gonna fix the velocities a bit here. I don't want it to be all in the same velocity. That's why playing it on the keyboard usually works better than plucking it out on the notes, because you look at all the different dynamic range. The higher velocity is the higher volume, and then as it goes low, it and to manually input all of this information would be super time consuming, and you don't even know what you'd want, right? So you just play it, and then you get the notes, the duration, and all of the other information that's displayed with it. Forgot where the button is, but there's a button that shows more of this control. Note release, filter control, resonance, fine-tuning the pitch, panning, velocity. I usually just stay on velocity, but we can pan it too, which means have some notes sound that it's on the left speaker and some notes sound that's on the right speaker. But usually for the melody line, I want it to be center, front and center. So I keep an eye on the velocity. So if one note is too quiet, I can bring it up. Or if it's too loud, I can bring it down. I like that, because it's sort of off of the beat, and right here in this section you can see it's not landing right on the one, but different parts of the one. For example, right here it's on the 1E and so it's on the E, 1E and then same thing, 1E and this one is on the and of one. So this is not on the one, this is on the E, this is the E, and this is the and then right at the end it's going to come back in, and it's going to be on the two actually. 1E and 2, I don't know, but I guess that's not super clear explanation of what's happening, but I think it works. All right, so that's good. It has a melody. It's gonna be a short song. It's gonna be like under 2 minutes, I think. Let's see how long it ends up being. I think we're probably good to go move on to the next part, to where we stop adding new tracks and we instead just do some mixing, put an EQ on it, and put a few effects And we'll do the EQ last, but we'll put some effects and then do an EQ. We take the bass line out here. We simplify it before we repeat it. Still not really happy with the bass line, but I'm gonna just call it because I think I need to move on. And then that's where the song starts over. I'm debating putting the drums in at the end. Let's just try that at the end and see what happens. Make sure I got them on the right beat though. There we go. All right, I'm listening to it one last time, and then I'm gonna add effects to each of these channels, and then I'm gonna put an EQ. Oh, we have a limiter already. We're gonna put an EQ at the end, and we're gonna save the song, which means this harmless VST we'll never be able to use again unless we buy it, which we're probably not gonna do. Because these trial version VSTs, you can only use them in one song. You can use them over and over, but if you save a song and export it, then it's like, okay, that was your trial, and you can't use it again. Thanks, Skepsis. I feel like it is too quiet on this melody line. I'm going to edit real quick. The velocity of the that part, the velocity needs to go up because it is like the loud singy part of the melody line. I don't know how to describe it, but you kind of want that to be like the bigger part of it. So let's bring all of this up like so. We don't need to bring the volume level of the higher notes up, because they naturally will pop out in the ear. The higher the frequency, the more they'll pop out. So we're gonna make this high B be a little bit quieter, because it'll still sound right. But the first one, we're gonna leave a good dominant high note to catch your attention. Ba ba da. So we're gonna leave that one in, but then it's gonna come back in slightly lower every time we come back to a B, but the overall part of it needs to be up there. I'm worried I'm raising it too much here, but I think it'll be fine. It's definitely too low how it is. And then we can fade it out like that. Let's just, one more time, sorry. KV says, I've been appreciating these music making streams. It's been nice to see another musician's composing process. I suppose there's some value to this, sure. Honestly, I need it for me right now, guys. I need this for me. But I'm appreciating all of the support you guys are having, watching, and, you know, the good comments and the activity and the super chats and all that. It's really helpful. I mean, in reality, we need tracks for the game, and I'm gonna put them in, and I'm gonna make them. And other people have sent some really cool ones too, and I really appreciate that. But I want to have a nice 30-song OST to our game. Could also make it the title screen song. Maybe we do that until we find a better one. A lot of it will be placeholder, sure. Here's where I want to pay attention to the dynamics. Right here. I feel like I made it too loud. I honestly did. Because it's off the beat, really, so it needs to be more mixed in. We're just gonna bring it down to here. I'm not gonna re-listen to it again because I know where it should be now. It's just a little bit too popping out. Oops. It's fine though. It was way too quiet before. I'm sure we'll hear it again anyway, but that's good for that. Let's move on to the next part. I'll make a new pattern, but I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to call it extras. So it's all blank. All right, do we have everything set up? This will be track 11, but we're not going to use it probably, so. Do we want anything on our kick? Let's see. I don't know. I think the kick is pretty good, nice and clean. Our clap. What about a bit of reverb on the clap? Yeah, you guys hear the difference? I like it. Simple shit, right? All right, for our hi-hat, I don't like to mess with the hi-hat too much because it really changes the song a lot. Of course, as soon as I mess with this, we get to a part where we take the drums out. Also, not sure if I want the drums on the last 8 bars. I think I'm gonna leave them in probably. Hi-hat really helps it stay together. We'll put that on it. We'll move on though. Then we have the snare. We're putting a compressor on the snare already. I don't want to put too much. Oh no, wait, that was the hi-hat, right? Which one is 4? This is the snare. Let's put something on the snare. Distortion on the snare! Yeah, why not? Then we have our extra bass. So we could put a multi-band compressor and really crank up something on it. I don't know. Not too much. There we go. It'll really kick it more. All right, and then what's our next one? 6 is our bass line. Which one is this one? Flex. Chords. This is our chords. No, wait, 7's our chords. We already did some stuff to the chords to make them sound tight. This is our bass line in here. So what are we gonna add to our bass line? The sound goodizer. Oh, we're not using 6 actually. So let's remove this. Yeah. Because we muted out 6. It was an add-on that we decided not to use, right? Yeah, it changed it up too much and I didn't really like it. So we ended up not using 6. So we're just gonna bring that down. 7, this was our chords that we made spacey. Metroid-y. And then we had that, we made it flangey. I don't know, I feel like we can do more to this, but do we need to? I don't know. That didn't really do anything. Replace this, what is EQO? I think oh, it's an EQ. Nah, we don't need that. Let's replace it with something else. Fruity Love filter. We're gonna move ahead to this part right here because I just want to get this done. Let's use a preset in here. Distortion low pass. Huh, it's weird how it stopped when another instrument came in. But when it had those mid-range frequencies, we gotta go back because we need to hear it. adds an atmosphere, but it goes away, right? I don't know why it decides to go away when something else takes that range. Is this a trial one? No. All right, let's hear how it sounds over here. Most of them don't have that atmospheric effect. It's really weird that it does that. Phaser. Let's do a phaser in here. Wait. I feel like this is on chords. I feel like we're on the wrong track here. 8. Which one is 8? Hold up, let's open 8. Okay, 8 is... That's our problem. I'm gonna remove this. Nine. You can see it moving when it goes doo-doo-doo. That's my mistake, sorry. No wonder it was so weird to me. I was on the wrong channel. Wave candy? What the hell is that? Let's use a preset in here. Oh, it brings this, it's like a... It like is a visual thing. That's interesting. I don't really want that nor need that. Let's replace it with something else. Metal clone? Is that a... I think that's an instrument. No, it's not. It's an effect. So let's see what happens. It's gonna sound metal? I don't know. Sounds really bad. Let's get rid of that. We can, since we're in the vein of looking at that stuff, let's see what we can do with chorus delay. No, go back real quick. Too much. This one you'd have to dial in the time so that it does what you want. Oh, I think we found it though. Hold on. This is a hit or miss with this. Yep. Close enough to the beat that it just repeats it. It's more of a, yeah, it's a delay there. Okay, so we're getting close. Now we're moving on to, we've already did that one. I like that one. That's the chords one. Then we have 11, which is what we decided it was nothing. This is our melody line, so maybe we do want to do something with our melody line, like a compressor. Alright, we're gonna go back to the melody line, because now we're on to adding effects to just the melody channel. See how the quantize kind of makes it weird when you do a trill? I don't know if that actually works at all, because it needs to be more in the background. What if I do full reset for... Sorry, we're gonna do it again. Alright, we can compress that. It's just a subtle thing, but then let's do a reverb. We're gonna need to like expand it a little bit. I don't know, I do feel like the last note just sticks out just a hair too long. Oops. Because we're doing the melody here at the end. One more time. Sorry. Kind of leaves you hanging off the beat a little bit until the end when it puts you right back on, but I'm not sure about that last. I'm not gonna mess with it too much. Not everything is gonna be the way that you want it or envisioned it, and that's just the nature. I mean, what does fruity LSD do? Are you laughing at me saying LSD?
No.
Oh, something else?
I'm sending gifts to someone.
Oh, okay.
And I'm laughing at my own jokes because I'm that funny. You know when you're so funny you crack yourself up? Ha!
Yeah.
No, it's quite the opposite actually.
This is a beat maker thing. Okay, we need to delete. Ah, fucking hell. All right, let's delete this. I'm getting stuck again on this fucking melody. I'm just gonna leave it at reverb. That's it. Now I need to move on to mixing. All right, so let's go to the master. We have a limiter at the end, which is pretty much set up and good to go. But we need to do a mix. We need to change the mix. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to make any of our super high frequencies that are peaking out come back to the middle, and anything that's really low come up, so that we have a solid one type of sound that I can normalize in Audacity if I wanted to, or something to bring up the volume. So what I notice is we have a lot of high note over here, so we're gonna bring the treble down just a little bit like that to bring that volume down. And in the middle we're missing a little bit right there. And I'm okay with the bass coming up just a little bit because you want it to kick a bit. So we're gonna bring some mids up on this one. Usually it's the other way around for me. But I think it's because I added something to the hi-hat this time. Oh, there was sound like there was one weird artifact in there. I was like, dupe. I bet it was because I was EQing something. So I'm gonna find our root note frequencies too. Which seem to be right here. And we're gonna bring those up. Huh? Lily's waking up. I'm almost done here. I'm just doing a last bit mixing. We have the low one that could be. Bring the whole thing down just a hair because I don't want any peaking. And I can see this up here too. And if at any point we get over a certain amount in the red, we need to bring it down. We do have a limiter here, which is built in at, you know, with the preset to stop you from going overboard and peaking it. See, it's cutting off some right there where you see purple. And I feel like we can raise it, the threshold, just a hair. Oh wait, not the threshold. Which one is it? Sustain? No, where is it at? Release? Is the attack? Ceiling. The ceiling. That's what we're looking for. We can raise the ceiling just a little bit to maximize volume. And you can actually see where it's actually, the limiter is cutting off our bass line. The bass. Boom. So we can bring this frequency down. We really don't want the limiter to have to do anything. We want to have our mix right so that the limiter isn't really having to cut anything down, because you're losing some frequencies when you're having to clip it. So even though you in your headphones you want it to go boom, boom, you don't want it to like rattle. I think we're just about there. Error, YouTube is not receiving enough. We've had some upload issues today. We're gonna call that what it is. We're gonna name it something. So this is going to be called Drifty OST opening scene. I don't know what it is. Did I get anything? Did I get anything? Any feedback for the name? Somebody told me it could be a title screen music, but I don't really know if it'll end up being the title screen music. It's not like epic opening and up. This is more like chilling, going through a town or something. I'm actually just gonna call it Town 1. So we're gonna call it opening town. No, not opening. We're gonna call it Drifty's OST Town 1. Yep. Now we're using harmless and the hardcore ones. So once I save this, it's not gonna let me use those again, which I'm fine with. I'm not going to buy those. Don't add to my cart. Whatever. Just save it anyway. Now I can't use them anymore.
Wow, they're so expensive.
$70 each, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's fine. I'll never use them again. What we're gonna do is export this wave. Cut the remainder. Hold on. Full song. Before I do this, I'm gonna go back to here just to make sure it starts there. Save it, and then yeah. Don't add to my cart. Don't add to my cart. Save anyway. It's gonna do that every time though. Export a wave file, and we're gonna save it as this wave file, and full song, cut the remainder. We're gonna save it as a wave, default stuff. Go ahead and go. And then I'm gonna save it as an OGG so that we can add it to. Heartless said town music or title music, so that's good. Yeah, we'll use it for town. It'll be Town 1 essentially. How long did it end up being? I don't know. It's like 2 minutes, right? I'm gonna test it in Foobar here when we get it all set up and ready to go. I do have to pee and we've got to go. Lily's waking up. You can get the baby whenever. and turn the AC on.
She's not calling out yet.
She's just moving around a little bit. Okay.
Let her wake up.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna save it again. I'm gonna render it, export it as an OGG. This is the format that RPG Maker wants it to be. It's also, so 1 minute and 58 seconds. That's perfect, and it loops really good. And it's only 2.7 megabytes. That's why I really like OGG. It renders faster too. So once we get that rendered up, it's going to pop up in here, and we'll throw it inside of foobar and listen to it outside of the editor. Sometimes it does sound different from rendered version compared to playback version. It says no data, that I'm not streaming anymore, but then it also says live. Oh no, now it says excellent connection. I don't know, weird connection today. I apologize if there's any buffering or things like that's happening. Anyway, I feel like that's...
KB said Horsehead, Horsehead, Horsehead is the best title screen music.
Horsehead, Horsehead, Horsehead.
Yes.
We'll call it Horsehead, Horsehead, Horsehead when we finally get it.
He clipped you saying Horsehead, 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 so you just need to put that to a beat.
I can just record it live when I do it.
Okay.
Because there's background music in that too. Close this. Wait, where are we at? What is this popping? Is this 2 of these popping up? Yeah, it popped up twice. Okay. All right, so let's get foobar here. And Drifty's OST. Town 1. Boom. Unable to... Oh, that's stupid of me. Clear. Remove this. I put in the Fruit Loop file. I need the OGG. Town 1 OGG. Let's bring this in. Okay. All right, in its full glory. Whoa. Foobar really bumps it. Thank you guys so much for coming to the live stream. Really appreciate it. Love you guys very much. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. Come join us on Discord. Links in the description below. We have a Patreon if you want to back us. Thank you to the super chatters today. Love you guys very much. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be playing Amori. We're going to continue our Let's Play of Amori tomorrow. Yeah. That was the default RM volume level. Yeah. It's on par. At least it's on par. So, like, it'll match the same volume levels of RPG Maker. Just maxed out to the max. fully expanded to the maximum dynamic range that you can. I'm going to let this song play out on foobar. Being a completed original soundtrack. From the beginning today, we had nothing. I started by drawing the hi-hat in. And we've got a OST to our game in one sitting. So... it's mixed and, you know, mastered as best as I could. It definitely needs some work still. Huh?
You should let me listen to it. I haven't heard a beat of it yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I gotta pee really bad, so...
Give me your headphones.
There you go.
Play it again.
Play it again?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, fine. Here we go.
I gotta give my impression
All
of
right,
it.
here, T. There you go.
Awesome.
I'm gonna go pee.
Let's listen to this amazing, sick beats. Yeah. Horsehead. 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 Moo. Yeah. Horsehead. 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 It would totally work. Come on, KV. It sounds very chill. I like it. Oh yeah, it's definitely for an area that you're in for a long period of time because it's like super chill, super relaxed. You could listen to it loop over and over again. Whatever you do, just don't clip it, okay? My singing is forbidden. It's nice. Nice. I like it. I like how Drifty can like change his speed, you know, like not everything that he makes sounds the same. In fact, everything that he makes sounds different. I love that. Nice. That was pretty sick, yo. All right, so I'm gonna Dirty's getting the baby right now. I'm gonna end the stream, guys. Have a fantabulous Tuesday, and we'll see you on Wednesday. We're gonna play some Amori. Oh, here they come. I was just gonna end the stream. Say bye, Lily.
Say bye-bye.
Bye. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Everybody, bye-bye.
Tell everybody bye-bye. She just got up.
She's like,
Here, take her, Mom. I got
No.
it. Take her. I can end it.
Oh, she said bye.
She said bye.
She said bye.
Stacy on too. It's so hot. All right, everybody. Oh, shit. All right, everybody. Love you very much. See you guys tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Goodbye.
Bye. Say bye. 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 Bye.